Ever had your body do something weird? Something that just doesn't feel quite right? We're not talking about a common cold or a fleeting headache. We're talking about those strange, persistent sensations that linger, leaving you scratching your head in confusion, like your toe tingling for days, an odd pins and needles sensation that just won't go away, no matter how much you try to ignore it. It's not painful, just strange. A constant, subtle reminder that something is off, and you just ignore it? Chalk it up to stress, fatigue, or maybe just a weird day. We often dismiss these subtle signals, convincing ourselves that it's nothing serious. But what if it is? That's how multiple sclerosis often starts. Not with a bang, but a whisper. Not with drama, but with odd, subtle symptoms. These aren't the kind of symptoms that send you rushing to the emergency room. They're the kind you might mention casually to a friend, only to be met with a shrug and a "that's weird." Maybe your foot feels asleep for days, a persistent numbness that makes walking feel strange and unsteady. You might try to shake it off, hoping it will disappear, but it just lingers, a constant source of discomfort. Or you get dizzy out of nowhere, a sudden wave of vertigo that leaves you feeling disoriented and unsteady, grasping for something to hold on to. It passes quickly, but the unsettling feeling remains. Sometimes it's losing the ability to sense hot or cold water, a strange disconnect between your hand and the temperature of the water. You might burn yourself without even realizing it, or be surprised by a sudden chill, or your fingers suddenly refusing to cooperate. Simple tasks like buttoning a shirt or typing on a keyboard become frustratingly difficult as your fingers fumble and stumble. Everyday tasks become puzzles, and you're left wondering what's going on. You start to question your own abilities, feeling a growing sense of frustration and confusion. Is this just a sign of aging, or is something more serious at play? These aren't just quirks, they're clues. Your body is trying to tell you something, and it's important to listen. These subtle symptoms can be the first pieces of a larger puzzle, a puzzle that needs to be solved. And the worst part? The truly frustrating aspect of this whole experience? No one hands you the instruction manual. There's no guide to deciphering these strange symptoms, no clear path to understanding what's happening to your body. You're left to navigate this confusing landscape on your own, searching for answers in the dark. When your body glitches, you consult Dr. Google. Suddenly, you're convinced you have everything from a vitamin deficiency to a rare Amazonian frog disease. Eventually, you see a real doctor, but the answers are vague. Maybe it's stress. Try yoga. You bounce from specialist to specialist, endure endless tests, and finally, if you're lucky, get a diagnosis: multiple sclerosis. The doctor explains it's your immune system attacking your brain and spine. No cure, just management. It feels like a life sentence. But what if that's not the whole story? Scientists now see MS as more than just bad luck or a rogue immune system. It's a complex, interconnected problem. A team of troublemakers, not a single villain. And once you know who's causing the chaos, you can start to restore balance. This new understanding means there's hope. The focus shifts from "there's nothing you can do" to "there's so much you can do." That changes everything. Here's the secret, a fundamental truth about your well-being that many overlook. It's a concept that bridges the gap between what you think, what you eat, and how your body defends itself. Your mind, the epicenter of your thoughts, emotions, and perceptions. Gut, the complex ecosystem teeming with life, responsible for nutrient absorption and so much more. An immune system, the vigilant protector, constantly scanning for threats and maintaining balance, are constantly talking, exchanging information through a complex network of signals. When they're in sync, harmoniously aligned, you feel great, vibrant, and full of life. Your energy is high, your mood is stable, and your body functions optimally. But stress, that unwelcome intruder, throws your mind into crisis mode, triggering a cascade of negative effects. Flooding your body with alarm signals, stress hormones like cortisol surging through your veins. Your gut, that delicate and sensitive environment, home to trillions of microbes, a diverse community of bacteria, viruses, and fungi, can get inflamed by poor diet, processed foods, or stress, disrupting the delicate balance of your microbiome, leading to leaky gut, a compromised intestinal lining, letting troublemakers, undigested food particles, and toxins into your bloodstream. The immune system, confused by all these signals, overwhelmed by the constant influx of foreign substances, starts attacking your own nerves, mistaking healthy tissue for a threat. MS is friendly fire, a tragic case of mistaken identity, caused by a breakdown in this trio's communication, a disruption in the intricate dance between your mind, gut, and immune system. So how do you get your three musketeers back on track? First, calm your mind. Daily stress management like meditation or dancing in your living room. Second, heal your gut. Eat whole foods, cut the junk, and feed the good microbes. Third, balance your immune system. Not boost, but support it with nutrients like vitamin D, omega-3s, and plenty of sleep. When you treat your body with kindness, the chaos calms down. It's a holistic, common-sense approach. The mystery isn't so mysterious anymore. We've peeled back the layers, examined the clues, and the picture is starting to become clearer. It's like watching the final pieces of a complex puzzle click into place, revealing the solution you've been searching for. Tingling toes and fatigue, those persistent little annoyances that just won't seem to go away, are often subtle signs your body's out of sync, a gentle nudge indicating that something within isn't quite right. It's your body's way of communicating, of waving a little flag to get your attention. But the good news is, you have the map, the tools, and the knowledge to navigate these challenges, to get back on track, to realign your body, restore balance, and reclaim your well-being. It's a journey, not a destination, and every step you take is a step in the right direction. This isn't about a cure, a magical overnight fix that promises instant results, but about real improvement, tangible, measurable progress that you can see and feel, because people are seeing life-changing results. They're experiencing renewed energy, improved focus, and a greater sense of overall vitality. It takes work and commitment, a willingness to invest in your health and make positive changes, but it's worth it. The rewards of a healthier, more balanced life are immeasurable. If you're ready for more tips, practical advice, and actionable strategies to optimize your well-being, then you're in the right place. Stories, real-life accounts of people who have transformed their health and lives. And science, with a side of bad metaphors, will break down the complex science of health into easy-to-understand terms. Subscribe, like, and hit the bell. Next time, the top 5 foods your gut hates. We'll explore the dietary culprits that can wreak havoc on your digestive system and contribute to a host of health problems. See you then!